Hello, to continue my my journey through my world of lip products, and now I'm going to do orange. Wait, I have a lot more of these than I thought I did. First up, this is a lipstick, God knows how old this is. Does anyone remember when Miss Selfridge used to do makeup? They had such great colours, they were beautiful, and this is from those days. This is a bright orange, and in case you were wondering, it's in the shade Firewater, but very much doubt anyone's going to be able to find these guys for ages. I don't even know really why, I just want to show you. I mean, don't run out and buy it, because you can't. Anyway, for such an old lipstick it applies amazingly well. It's this beautiful orange colour. I think Firewater is an absolutely fabulous name as well. It's really creamy and soft, and the colour is just beautiful. It's one of the best, most true oranges I've ever seen. It's not just kind of red and it's not too yellow. It's perfect kind of, I know orange isn't a primary colour, but if I could, I'd describe it as a primary orange. It's the sort you'd get in kind of tubes of paint. It's amazing, bright orange. Similar to that, I have this Barry M lip paint in 117. Here it is. Swatch it here. This one is a lot more yellow. Here it is. But it's still a really beautiful colour, really unusual, this sort of absolutely so yellow orange. I mean, it's not as orange because it's got so much yellow in it, but again, I'd probably classify it, you know, you could get this out of a paint tube again, just less red. And this is about £5, available online, or if you're in England in Superdrug or Topshop, and it's really good quality. They're creamy and soft. I sometimes find them a bit drying if they've been on for ages, but otherwise they're great, and Barry M comes in such a good range of colours and for really cheap for the quality they are, so I think they're great. Okay, next up I have this. Oh wait, no, sorry. Next up, I have this is a new item. This is Barry M lip gloss wand in. Okay, there's no name on it. I'll look up on the internet and put it in the sidebar. And this is really impressively opaque for such a cheap lip gloss. I think this is probably about £5 or £2, maybe even less. Here it is. It smells lovely. It's a sort of pineapple-y, fruity, tropical scent, and it tastes sort of the same too. It's really nice, and this is really good and opaque for, like I said, quite a cheap lip gloss. It's not as good as the Illamasqua Intense, but it's pretty good. It does tend to wear off after a little while, but I don't really see that as a big problem. And this, again, this is quite close to the Firewater. It's not really the same as the Barry M lip paint, so you could probably get both and be quite happy. I'll show you it over the top of the Barry M lip paint as well, because if you apply it more sheerly, see, this half has got over the top, and it does, because it's so opaque, it does kind of tend to almost mask the colour, even though I put it on a lot more sheer there. But it makes it a lovely glossy finish. It's just great, I love it. Next up I have MAC in Neon Orange, which is basically, it's not neon, but it's a lovely orange nonetheless. Okay, I'll put a bit here. This is coming out next to the others. This looks insanely red. It usually looks a lot more orange than this. When I have it on my lips, it's definitely an orange lipstick, but here, compared to these guys, it looks like a kind of corally colour, which is very unusual. I've not noticed it doing that before. It's really good quality, but I must say, I think for colours I prefer the Barry M stuff. Although, having said that, it is right next to them, so maybe I'm just being blocked. This is really weird. It looks almost pink to me now. I don't know if it's looking different on the screen, but weird. And I have Illamasqua Intense Lip Gloss in, oh, the colour name's rubbed off. I think it's something like, it's something beginning with a T. Something like Tempest, something. I'll put it in the sidebar again. Again, like all the others, it smells great. And this one, again, is more red. And again, next to them, it's coming out looking almost red, but this isn't. This is definitely an orange, whereas the neon orange from MAC, really, it's confusing me. It looks so pink. But this is a much more of a bold, really bright opaque orange. I love this. Although it does tend to be slightly red. So I'd say actually this would be quite a good bet if you like red lips and not really sure about orange, because orange can be a hard look to pull off. And this does have an orange tint, but it can also look like you're just wearing like a more unusual red lip gloss. And finally I have two that aren't exactly orange, but I didn't know where else they'd fit into the spectrum. This is MAC So Show, which is sort of basically a very orange-red. See here it looks very similar to the neon orange, but a bit darker. Next to all the oranges, it doesn't look as orange, you see what I mean. This is a matte finish, and it's a really lovely kind of fiery, but there's something kind of earthy about it, like a slightly brickish orange-red. And then finally, this definitely isn't orange, but I just didn't know where else to put it. This is a Revlon matte lipstick in Strawberry Suede, which to me is kind of a coral colour. I mean, it's definitely not strawberry coloured, it's not pink. And this is the only coral-ish lipstick I own, so I thought I'd put it in with the oranges rather than the rest. I'd like a lighter coral lipstick, to be honest, but this one is really nice formula. I really love it. I'm not that keen on the Revlon matte eyeshadows and things, which I don't own any, I've only swatched them, but they're quite chalky. But these, I think the formula is better than the MAC matte, because while the colours in the MAC matte are beautiful, I do find them quite drying quite a lot of the time, whereas this is just lovely and soft on your lips, but it's still completely matte. Anyway, that's all the oranges. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for watching.